my channel, and today I have a special guest with me. I have my mom. Say hi, Mike.
Hi.
And today I'll be straightening her hair and adding in some extensions like with glue, and then I'm gonna curl it and try and do like a nice wrap set. So if you want to see how it turns out, keep on watching and make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so I got this hair from AliExpress and I'll be leaving the link down below, but let's just take your hair down to see what we have underneath here. So all she literally did was deep condition and then wash it out, and we're left with this. Just bring your head forward to the camera. You can see she's got like blonde and brown highlights. So I thought adding this into her hair would give it a bit more depth and dimension. So yes, watch how it turns out and watch me work. So I'm just gonna start off by spraying some heat protectant all over her hair. Oh, it's so soft. And I'm gonna use this Frizz Ease serum as well. Makes your hair really smooth and straight. So it says to use like 2 pumps, but I'm gonna use like 4. Just because my mum's hair is quite thick and prone to frizz. So we just saturate it evenly through her hair. And I'm kind of finger detangling to just distribute it evenly. Yes. Can you just show the inches, please? It's actually sad that she's got such long hair, and she cut it recently as well. And then I'm just here. But anyways, you didn't give me that June, but it's alright, I forgive you. So usually if I'm blow drying, I'll use the concentration nozzle, but for ratchet purposes I don't have it, so I'm just going to show you a quick. So I'm just going to give a little background story on my mum's hair journey for anyone who's wondering. So she was natural, and while she was natural she bleached her hair I think maybe 3 times, and then she decided she doesn't want to be natural anymore and she relaxed her hair, and she got a bit of damage from that, so she had to cut quite a bit off. So if you're wondering why her hair's a little bit damaged, that's the backstory on why. And we don't really straighten or blow dry her hair often, just as an attempt to try and repair her natural hair. So I've just finished blow drying my mum's hair, and this is the result. If I really wanted to, I could have just left it like this and added the extensions, but because the extensions are quite sleek and shiny, I thought straightening her hair would make sure that it's blended better. So I'm just going to put the bundles next to her hair so you can kind of see like the colours that I'm working with. It looks a bit crazy right now, but trust me, the end result will just make it look like that her lighter parts of her hair are like highlights, so it will turn out really well. Oh, I am just going to straighten her hair and add the extensions as we go along, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm not a professional hairstylist, so obviously my partings are just not the neatest, but to be honest, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but we will be using the parting space to lay down the track once we've added the glue, so just keep that in mind. So after you've determined how much hair you're going to add to the part, you just want to cut it with some scissors, and I usually just straighten the track at the top if it's curly from being wrapped up in the bundles. And also keep in mind when you're gluing the hair, you don't want to add the tracks to the side just yet, so you just want to add the track to the back and not go past the back of the ears. This way she'll be able to tie it up again, just so you don't see any of the tracks. I wanted to make this install as versatile as possible, so if she did decide to tie it up, she could, without showing any of the tracks. So to do that, for the first section that I'm gluing in, I did decide to leave quite a bit of her natural hair at the bottom, whereas now you can see I'm just, after sticking on the first track, I'm just covering it with enough hair just to cover that first track before I added another layer. So you want to make sure that you're combing out the track before you glue it down, because the glue wouldn't have properly dried, so you don't want to rip it out as you're straightening. For this part of the hair, I'm just going to glue some tracks at the back and leave the sides for now, just so, again, when she ties it up, you don't see any tracks. So as you can see here, I just kind of determined what parting she wanted, and then she wanted a parting to the right side of her head, so the hair would flip over to the left side. So I didn't glue any more tracks on that side, as that's where she wanted her part to start. And then I also refrained from sticking any more tracks on the top part of her head. Again, just if she did decide to do the middle part, she could do so without any tracks showing. You can see this is what the hair looks like after I've straightened it, and you can tie it up into a bun or a ponytail. It's very versatile. You honestly cannot see the tracks even up close. And my mum wanted to cut a bit of the hair off at the ends, so I did do that. She didn't want it that long because she's going to work and stuff, but she still wanted, you know, the length and a bit of thickness, so I didn't cut much off. And again, I'm not a professional, so if the cutting is a bit wonky, then yeah, you're just gonna have to just leave me be on that one. So I was a little surprised. I decided to curl my mum's hair. I thought it'd be nice because I feel like it's important to still feel good and look good during quarantine, just so you kind of, you know, adapt to the situation and still feel confident and good about yourself. So for this curling technique, I flat wrapped the hair around the curling iron and held it for a few seconds, and then let the curl like bounce up into my hand, and I used a little pin to hold it in place so that it cools in that position. This just ensures that the curls last longer and it gives them a nice bounce, and just make sure that they don't drop throughout the day. So when you finish curling the hair, you can take out all the pins. I did brush these out. I usually would do it with a paddle brush, but it was upstairs and it was late. We was all tired, so I thought I'd just brush it out with my hands for video's sake. And if you want, you could add some lightweight oil or some sort of serum to add a sheen and to diminish frizz towards the end whilst you're brushing it out, just to give it more of a clean finish.
Guys,
guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and if you have any ideas on what I can do next, let me know. Thank you Ron for being in my video.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you AliExpress for providing some nice hair. I'm going to leave the vendor detail down below. And
make sure you like, you comment and you subscribe.
Guys, can we just appreciate how gorgeous my mum looks and how great this came out? I hope you guys enjoyed the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for all the love and support that I've gotten so far. Thanks, bye.